we're back. It's day 6. Yesterday, we played day 5 yesterday.
So these are back-to-back days.
But I noticed I said the wrong day. I said day 4 yesterday. It was day 5.
I'm not keeping track at all.
It's now day 6.
I turned on this game yesterday in a big way.
That was a pretty...
And now
we were pretty angry at the end there.
The motivation to play 2 days now is we got to get through it so that this boring-ass game doesn't take us like a month.
Yeah. It's very boring.
It might get more interesting. I'm not gonna like.
Well, I think it's about to blow up.
Stay open, but
I think it's about to be amazing.
The last session pissed me off. I have not been able to stop thinking about how bad this 5-year jump was and how. So it's like, just to set the stage, they showed us that Joshua is alive.
Mm-hmm.
So many hours ago.
Over and over again.
Over and over again, yeah. And then, finally revealed that he's alive to Clive. And then we cut forward 5 years, in which time Clive has been not looking, didn't react to that information at all.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
What a...
It seems like that.
Shitty protagonist. I don't like any of these people. And that was boring. And I want something to fucking happen in this story.
Yeah, my feeling is it's just all happening so slowly.
Yeah.
And Haley's behind the chair. She's in an unusual spot, but she's making a bed for herself.
Sid is dead.
Sid is dead, but I got a feeling
that I just cannot understand.
He's coming back someday. Which is ignition?
I think that might be the I don't know. I have no idea. Is that the one, the shoulder charge?
I can't remember. I think we have Rising Flames on.
No, I don't think so.
Wait.
You should check your abilities.
Yeah, wait.
Right there.
There, okay.
Yeah, we have Ignition on.
Ignition
and Flames of Rebirth.
And Flames of Rebirth. Pile Drive and Thunderstorm. I want those 3, I guess. We could switch these up, but I don't want to right now.
Nah, there's no need.
These...
It
I think we can
doesn't matter
make
what
new
abilities you use.
Yeah. This is better.
Yeah, put that on.
The Demon Tamer's Sash. And yeah, dude, we finally have Levin Bolt.
Hooray! Is that...
I don't know.
A story sword we got for some reason?
Let's upgrade our Limit Break.
Yeah.
Cool. I think there was one other thing I wanted to check, but I can't remember what it is now. It's fine. Wait, what are these curiosities? These are what,
key items?
Well, this is key items, but this is curiosities. This is
these are story items, I guess.
Yeah. These are mementos.
Are these things that go in our room? Can we put those on the shelf?
Oh, can we put them on
that must
on
be
the
what
wall?
These are. We can probably put them up on the wall.
I couldn't do that before, you know?
No, you couldn't.
Oh yeah, cock and ball. We've got that going. Because we gotta slay the thistles at Coeurl Tail Falls. And the Moogle still hasn't opened the hunts yet. We gotta go do something first before that.
Probably progress the story a bit.
I've got chicken in the oven and rice in the rice maker, so in like 20, 30 minutes, that'll be ready.
Is that little quest boy around to tell us that there's quests in the
Oh
world?
yeah, he told us where he was, and then they changed everything about the hideout.
Yeah, I am really
He should be
pissed
in the
off
bar?
that like that whole hideaway. I thought you were gonna see it get built out or something. You know, I do not know why he was in the bar before. Now we're just like in a. It's exactly the same, but like in a different
But
spot.
different.
And
I mean, I like the look of this hideaway.
No, it's
but
better
I
than
just
the other
don't
one.
feel. I haven't felt the.
Well,
I
it
haven't
just
felt like
didn't-
I'm living in this world. I don't know. I
It
just
didn't feel
haven't-
like we earned like the move to the next. I didn't feel like we had done anything meaningful in that other one. You know what I mean? And like now we get like this upgrade
Right.
kind of plot wise, but I think
Mhm.
it's just like kind of okay.
Shawty says I can't go upstairs.
Somebody in the Discord was mentioning that we. Where am I going? Hang on. Let me just fucking go to the next thing instead of running around aimlessly. Was mentioning that like we haven't been pressing circle enough, which I think I was doing more yesterday, but like.
Well, I lunge because that does damage.
Well, that was the thing. It got me wondering, like, how... Because I thought it was just, like, a teleport thing, and yeah, I haven't been using it.
Well, I mean, it pulls people to you with the other one, which we should use more.
Right,
probably.
right. And it's also as...
But I mean,
as Ramu, though, it does, like, yet another thing.
it's not like it matters.
Like, it
it's
does
not-
this, you know?
Yeah, I mean, but it's not like.
Well, that was my
It's
other
not
thought,
like
was I was like, it's not like we're losing.
Yeah.
But...
Yeah, I mean, this seems like it takes a long time, and then it wasn't very good.
But this does it do damage to anybody?
No.
No, okay, so it adds a... Alright. Well, you know, we weren't using it, and we also weren't jumping and stuff so much,
jumped
I
a
was
lot.
thinking, but like, yeah, oops.
I mean,
It's all good.
look,
It made me think maybe Circle was doing damage and we didn't realize, but it definitely didn't matter. Like, we weren't dying.
oh look, you have 3 limit bars now.
That's because I upgraded my limit break.
Right. Right.
That's what that did. These thorny thistles do remind me of those rosebugs in 9.
Yeah, they do a little bit.
Turn it down a little.
Except they're not bugs. They look more like the plant boss.
So did we pick up a resource near them, or?
I think you just
I
got
just
it
did.
from doing that, I guess, yeah.
Okay, maybe it was that glowing item that they were in front of. Okay, well now we go back. Yay. I was also last night just thinking about how little I even feel like Torgal is really here. Like,
yeah, I
it
forget
happens
he's
in the
here
background.
all the time. I bear he's. for
I don't
all
feel
that
emotionally
they-
connected to the dog the way I
Not at all.
expected to. You can pet him,
Well, the
and
fact
sometimes
that
he
it's
does
like you
nothing.
didn't even raise him, you just like take him from
Right.
Sid is so fucking
I found
weird.
him. I found this guy's.
The way they pitched it was like you're gonna grow up.
Found
with
is
this
exactly
dog.
how I would describe what happened.
Here.
There's your wax.
Reeks like a chocobo's ass.
When it smells like Chocobo's ass, use care.
So your bird has a name. I didn't know.
Argo, fuck yourself.
Man. He
Huh?
was a ferryman himself back before the blight came. The boat's all I have left of him. And thanks to you, he'll sail another day.
I'm glad we fixed his boat. Because this guy's going to sail another day. That increases our attack by 12.
Yeah, Sid. How is it I haven't seen you on the ferry?
Oh yeah, we're going by Sid these days. Something I don't like.
I hate this. Yeah, I mean, it is so lame.
I don't even... it doesn't make... Whatever.
Like, how did this come to
And I
be?
can't even
Was
fish
there-
here.
was there
I'm
like
here.
A tearful
There
scene?
isn't even a little girl skipping rope that I can jump in on the rope jumping.
Was there a tearful scene where, like, Clive told everyone Sid was dead, and they were like, no, he's not. He lives on in you.
Oh,
And
yeah,
They all
yeah.
decided they were going to call him Sid.
Maybe.
Is this like a cover? It might
But
be
there was we
might
ran
be a
into somebody
move-
who was like, "Hey, Clive. Oh, sorry. I mean Sid."
It might be a move where they're like trying to prevent their enemies from knowing Sid is dead, so they just call him Sid all the time.
I guess.
I don't know.
That
I
could
wish
be.
they would explain
That
it.
could be.
I just fucking wish
It
they
might
would
be.
tell the story.
What happened here?
Come on.
Didn't they tell us that like shit got fucked up?
Martha's
with
rest.
Yeah, Martha's. It's no longer resting.
But it was fine for 5 years.
Too late. The Imperials have already left. Best off staying where we
Dude.
are for now, I reckon.
What is happening in this game?
Boys from the garrison might still be nearby.
Is that Sid?
I keep hearing Sid's voice
Yeah,
in every
me too.
NPC because he just has that register in like most of the NPCs.
Yeah, they like put out a call for heavy smokers.
Get thee to a physiker.
Sid? Someone said you'd be coming. I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help.
Is the next big plot reveal in 8 hours gonna be that everyone realizes Sid is dead? Like, is that gonna be the
that
next
would be
big
funny.
thing that happens?
This is Cole. He's the second in command of the Curse Breakers, who assists in the coordination of their troops, bearer liberating activities under the supervision of his captain Doris.
You know, something else I was thinking is like this game is all about these like big political factions from massive kingdoms, and we like have never been in a kingdom or in a big place or anything. We're always just in Martha's fucking Rest or the Hideaway or the middle of nowhere or a cave.
It's true. There's a lot of little
And so, like,
villages that
most of the
there's not
plot
much to
is just
explore.
happening in rooms we never get to see. Like the opening was in this big like ornate castle room where they were having a political meeting. I haven't seen anything like that
that's
happen
in San
since.
Breck.
Like what
that's-
happened to that plot with the kings?
I don't know. I was actually
like,
thinking about that
fighting
too.
or
I don't
whatever.
know.
Like
We'll
what?
find out.
Oh,
Well,
sorry.
because they reset all the, when the Fire Nation attacked, they had that whole thing. They showed us the map,
right,
and we're
yeah,
like,
we
and
looked
now
at
all the
map
empires are at war,
okay,
and it's
right, it
like
makes
different, but
perfect-
it's now been like in a war of attrition or something. You know?
Yeah.
They're saying the Imperials ascended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all her efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march. Any idea where? Judging by their tracks, they're heading towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the abbey sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here. We will. But,
Guys, what about
before we go,
Joshua?
One of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good.
Doesn't
Be
sound
careful out
good.
there, Sid. You do the same.
We gotta stop the culling. That's such a triumphant noise to play after such a horrifyingly down thing
Yeah.
to receive the...
You don't think the Empire means to rid the land of bearers, do you?
Yeah, that's probably what the culling is. I bet it's some kind of, round them up, put them in a concentration camp.
Lads from the garrison all pointing, sword swinging. They took Martha away with them.
Oh no.
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl.
I'm just gonna hammer
It was
on
a
this to be
message.
annoying. This all could be happening immediately after Sid got
Bearers are the
killed.
property of...
Like,
Hang on, let's
in
peruse the
direct
dressing of
aftermath
facial
of it.
greens.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, this would be a crazy act break. It's like, Sid's dead, Martha's rest is under attack.
But
God,
wait,
fuck.
it's been 5 years. This sign is still here.
Oh, yeah.
And so is, you know, I mean, I guess that makes sense, but like...
Yeah, it's
I mean,
all the
whatever.
same
It's
shit
like,
in
this
here.
piece of paper hasn't been moved.
It's been 5 years, guy. Like, why? Why has it been 5 years?
This table's overturned or something. Not even. Just people on the ground.
Why didn't they just say it's been no time at all and Sid had a backup hideaway? And that's where we're going. You know what I mean? And now we're just immediately trying to clean up what's going on.
Why can't I even go up there?
Game. I'm gonna headcanon it to that. Instead of having like Clive has 5 years where he just fucked off and wandered around. Like, what the fuck?
What are you after?
Why even have stores? Or wait,
5 years later and they've still got the same shit. We've had that before.
Yeah.
Thanks very much.
See, if you want to know more of the music, we can buy it.
Yeah, well, it is a little annoying that like all of the
care,
towns
okay?
have the same music.
Yeah, it really doesn't feel like it's worth trying to use Torgal's attacks too, right? Like,
No, I mean,
The way you can control
thought we would be
Torgal a
like
little bit.
upgrading Torgal. I don't think we
yeah, there's no tree for that.
No.
Alright, we're making for Blademond Abbey.
If those horses touch an arrow on Martha's head, I'll cut them all myself.
You and me both, buddy.
I do like running around this area.
Sorrow-wise.
Yeah.
I think it just adds to your...
I think it's crazy that he didn't level up at all in 5 years. What has he been doing?
Good point. Yeah, it might add a little damage or something, or to a... I don't know what pressing circle does beyond get you places.
Well, the wind circle is really good. You can pull things towards you.
That happening mid...
No, you can do it to small enemies though, like Scorpion. Like you're just like, get over here, and they come.
Yeah, I should be doing that part. Gotta come over here.
Yeah, I mean it is like extremely beautiful looking.
Look, up ahead. Martha, are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Thought she
Tell
was
us what
kidnapped.
happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields.
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds. Poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then, they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
The way is now clear of hornets.
Black shields. Is this some sort of twisted joke?
Look at that.
What
are the-
Rosaria, and they
I can't go to Edge of Time War now, but what are the Black Shields?
Okay, he's like mad because
The Empire.
they're giving Rosaria a kingdom that hasn't existed in a long time, a bad name or something. I mean,
I'm gonna just start sicking all the time. I'm just gonna press sick. You can't just have him just come in all the time.
that's cool.
Precision sick. Precision ravage. Okay, so that's just like another thing I can also be doing.
Yeah.
I didn't need to be more powerful. Jesus Christ. But I am.
Well, that's kind of cool. I'm glad that we know that.
Oh boy, he's a fucking bull. He's bucking. He's fucking wild. Oh wait, this one. No, this one. That one. Fuck. Damn it.
I mean, that's pretty cool.
What's this all about?
Can't cross here.
What's all this then? Oh. Here, you take over for a bit. I'll check on the chicken. I bet you could even fast travel to Blade Bond Abbey. Just figured we should walk.
Yeah, we gotta grind, you know?
Yeah, what if we run into something that's
Before
too
this
powerful?
video, though, or before this, we did watch a video where he said one mistake he made was grinding because it's pointless.
Yeah, well, it was like a video about like 15 tip mistakes I made. And mistake number one is I grinded. I was grinding.
Yeah, but it was pointless.
And I shouldn't have done that. And I think mistake two was like thinking that leveling up mattered. Or something ridiculous like that. And it wasn't a satire. It was genuine.
Chocobos. Items. some point we're gonna get to ride a Chocobo, I'm pretty sure.
Maybe very soon we'll get our horse. I can't believe they haven't opened up hunts yet. I feel like they would have just now. But as the Moogle said so cryptically, all in good time, Kupo.
Time Chocobo.
Dale Cooper goes to the red room, the White Lodge, and there's a Moogle there going, all in good time, Cooper.
Oh no, how could they do this?
Might still be someone inside.
Maybe we can save someone. Always gotta check out back, even though there's never anything. And not even
We've already been here.
Oh.
But nobody's refilled that in 5 years.
Nobody refilled that box.
It's almost like no one's even been here in 5 years. It's exactly the same as it was 5 years ago.
Except these people
These people are dead, yeah.
Oh, and they're partially petrified and such.
No.
How could they do this to the bearers?
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offence.
We are dominant. Like, shouldn't people be afraid of us?
Is the law.
Know who we
To
are?
dwell in darkness, that we may purge the light and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no
Well,
honor?
that sure pissed off Clyde.
This won't take long.
Because he... I don't know.
Do you think this is more or less sad than when you killed those, like, guys who drank too much ether? Because these are also people, you know?
Like, I'm so unstoppable now, this is crazy.
This is ridiculous. Like, the cooldown on the, one of the fire abilities now is like that. We should change up the abilities soon, but not yet. But like just to see different things happening.
Mm-hmm.
Is that all of them?
I think so.
Dark clouds gather.
I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
Wait, check inside the church again. No, how could they?
No.
Hey, episode 1 of the season, the new season is out for people listening to this right now.
Yeah, no one can know about this, our podcast.
Yeah, or at least for episode 1 for Patreon. And on Thursday of this week, if you're listening on release, the season will be out.
It's like, oh no, actually he is dead, he's just in this other room.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly right. Man, all these people turning to dust is pretty fucked up.
The bearers died protecting it.
This is dark.
What little magic they had left in their bodies.
They stoned themselves for him.
He's breathing.
Everybody got stoned.
My friends at Martha, we're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The kindness will continue. Rosaria will never be safe unless we save her. Tell Mother to beg Sid's fate
I am Sid.
and her.
Guy, you're not gonna believe this.
It was her fault.
I shall.
Hurry it up, guys.
It's somber. Gotta check the chicken again.
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive,
He's dead.
he's gone.
We've laid the abbot to rest. But the bearers, they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the top.
Bearers are really good people, too. You know?
Yeah, I gotta lean forward. I'm like already falling asleep. This is so.
If the abbot was still
It's
with
like
us, he'd take
quiet and subdued
casting.
and sad.
I'll do it.
Of course.
Clive whispers
Cole
everything.
and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
Haley.
Haley's just a neighbor bringing in the garbages. That's all that rolling sound is. Make for Riddock's jump. Can you go this way? Oh, there's a box. This is the way. Hey, it's one of these guys. The eyeball guy with the wings. He should be casting death on you. Right?
Whoa.
Has this ever happened?
No.
Are we hunting? Is this a hunt? Notorious marks. Every now and then, Clive may encounter larger creatures, faster and more ferocious than most. While flight is always an option, defeating these notorious marks can earn him not only renown, but also rare materials that may be used to craft new gear or upgrade existing items. This guy's name is Ariman. Torgal barge. Looks like you might have to actually like use your abilities here on this guy. He's got a lot of health.
Dang it.
Yeah, it's hard to land on a boss in a weird way.
Yeah, I'm really not playing very well.
It really, every day it takes me a while to like re-remember the buttons and the rhythms.
They're pretty weird.
They're not the usual buttons. Nice. It's more fun when you get to do the damage phase and kind of like, oh, he is casting Doom on you.
Where is he?
All right. That was not really a status effect, I guess, but
Yeah, I mean, did it kill me? What did it do?
I don't know. Now it's Quagga.
Stop that.
Fuck him up. I think you've got a nice. What does this do? It hurts you? What?
I don't really.
I don't even know what it's. I don't know, dude. This guy's always so scary to run into in a final dungeon. He's almost
Yeah,
like,
I'm doing this really poorly, but I'm still beating it.
Yeah, it's like
Okay, so maybe that unlocks the hunts. Like now we'll go
yeah,
back
probably,
and we'll be like,
then
oh,
we'll be like, you
killed the
experienced
thing."
a thing, and now I can tell you.
That was fun though. That was way cooler than most of the fights.
He didn't see that coming.
Yeah, I guess he didn't.
Let me check it again.
That must be the bridge.
That must be the bridge.
I think
We've
he's right.
been here so many times.
I think
to
he's
this bridge,
right.
Going like, what's over here? I'm scattering the remains. No, I'm not. That's not.
So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
Aww. Hey, Haley, please.
Truly free.
Perhaps. What are the Imperials?
The pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
That's why we came over here?
Fast travel back. Don't run back.
You're right. What am I doing?
Best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
Maybe I'm a cynical jaded, but this game is not getting me.
No, I'm like
One survived.
not into this very much. That fight was pretty cool, but
Yeah, I did like that a little.
Before we passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. It should have been me. This was all my fault.
Oh. You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am.
you stayed in one place for 5 years.
Of black-clad devils.
I feel like this 5-year thing just didn't act like it's like something changed.
I feel like
late
you
in the
just put that
stage of
text
the-
in, but 5 years has not passed yet.
A good story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these black shields are doing is unthinkable.
Is the new quest to stop the Black Shields?
Why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
His mother?
Yeah, remember his like mom who sent him to the army and plotted the downfall of the kingdom at the beginning of the game? That thing we haven't even addressed even a little bit?
Kinda. Yeah. Yeah.
Threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, Astola's from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be alright here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
Lie down, Haley. It's about to get interesting. I can feel it.
Ooh, a new side quest is available nearby.
What is it now? Stop that, Haley. Stop licking me. Stop it. Stop.
Right, you there. You handy with that sword of yours? Course you are. Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing. Now, question is, are you willing to use it or not? Because a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
Chocobos?
Yeah, I'll use it.
You heard me right. Wild birds? Hmm? The big ones? And not just any chocobos at that. Whiteheart and her flock. The bravest birds you ever did see. They protect travellers round these parts from bandits and the like.
Chocobos. Fighting bandits.
It's true. Why, they saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday. Nasty lot they were too. And now they're back, looking to settle the score. Go on then. Don't just stand there. Go and help them.
These noble chocobos are being attacked by bandits.
Cool.
There's a good lad.
This is great
Can I find these
hotel
chocobos?
lobby music. Like I would chill
Cut
out.
across the way over yonder.
I don't like the guitar
Scoundrels are
track.
driving the poor things towards the old dock. It's a dead end, that is. You save Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me? There ain't a pluckier bird in all the world.
I heard you, and I shall. I accepted.
Don't worry,
Shut up.
you'll know her when you see her.
My God.
I'm sure I will.
Fucking.
Good luck to you.
Oh, man.
And give those no good bastards a hiding from me.
Yes. Your wish is my command. My God. Like, why did that take so long?
Whiteheart. That's quite a name for a chocobo.
Chicken and rice is ready.
I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind.
Are you on the trail of the Chocobo?
Yeah, Whiteheart.
Looks like
I think we're gonna unlock Chocobo rating.
I've been
This is
doing-
the first side quest, because I remember when we started playing, people were tweeting like, oh, if a side quest has a plus, you should do it, because that one will actually give you something, or unlock something. And this one is the first one I've seen that has that.
I think you're going to be pleased with this meal.
Sure I will.
these chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
There's like bodies all over.
We got you cornered, Feathers. You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on it.
Kill them all.
Not around here, I won't.
Why's that, eh?
Because I'm a dominant
She's something
bitch.
of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
Alright then. Run down, sir, I didn't warn you.
Like, they're going to be really surprised when this happens. They should all run away.
Yeah, I mean it's really crazy. Like nobody else does anything even similar to this. You know? Like, this just isn't like a way people fight.
And Clive didn't exactly warn them. A proper warning would include a description of what he can do.
Yeah,
Not
I mean,
just being like,
or
don't try me.
God.
Well done.
Thank you.
You're safe now. Whiteheart, I presume. Do you know her, boy?
They could make a quay sound.
Scar.
You just hear a guy's voice going, quack.
Wait, this isn't your old bird? You gotta be fucking kidding me, man.
Wait, it is or
Yeah,
it's not?
I think it is.
Ambrosia.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. What the hell? How long do these things live for?
Survived.
He loves this thing way more than he loves Torgal. What?
It's true.
Oi! Easy over!
What if they had given you a chocobo that attacks like Torval, and there was a chocobo with like...
Oh, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
All three of them.
They did. And not only that.
They still do the thing where he like silently tells the story and then the guy's like, whoa!
Yeah, they've done that a couple of times actually.
Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself.
I saw Square Enix tweeted this morning, do chocobos say quack or work? And I was like, you fucking tell me.
Yeah.
A bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Well,
No, sorry, I didn't mean to pry. Whatever you are, you're done right by me.
where does it go?
She wants her master back, I reckon.
Aww. Aww.
And it seems her pals agree.
Is that it? You want to come with me?
Well, bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight. Lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Oh, stay right where you are.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm way more connected to this thing than I
Yeah,
am
no, this is
Torval,
like the
unfortunately.
best thing that has happened so far.
So he's blind, huh?
Yeah, now he's got an eye patch.
Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
Nicely done.
A few scraps of letters, the very least I owe.
I made a plate for you.
Oh, I'll be sad to see her go.
This is a grand development. It's taking forever. You guys can stop talking at any time. Like, please.
I'm just fine without her. Clear that, Whiteheart. You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling.
I'm surprised it's not called Choco. Or no, Bobby Corwin.
You seem so familiar now I get a proper look at you. That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my car on the road, didn't you?
Wait, dude, this guy's like remembers us from a while ago, and he's like, no, it couldn't have been you. It was a bear who did that.
Must have been my double.
It must have been my perfect twin, Clive. My name is Sid.
I am. Pay me no mind. Yeah.
Excuse me.
You're my way. Good
I'm having
luck to
Coca-Cola.
both of you.
So I think we saved that guy's life once.
You take care of your flock for now. I'll call you when I need you.
Take care of your flock. Work. Oh yeah. The white-winged wonder.
Yeah, one problem I have with this game, and 7 kind of has this problem, but they solved it by putting them all in weird outfits.
This is going to be displayed in Clive's chambers.
Oh, cool. The NPCs all look like mannequins. I can't tell who's who.
No,
they don't.
me either.
Like, I don't remember this guy.
I'm actually gonna pee real quick. This is a curiosity, so maybe I don't know. We'll see how to display everything. Chocobo unlocked.
Yeah.
This is when the game gets good.
Might be.
Blank your brain and get ready to love the next 25 plus hours of this.
I mean, I'm assuming we're at the real hideout now.
After 18 long years, Clive has finally been reunited with his faithful steed. Hold R3 while in the field to summon Ambrosia.
Cool.
Hi! Oh, I got a trophy for riding. Oh, let me change the camera.
Okay, it's winning me back a little bit.
Oh, dude, the little resistance on the trigger of the gallop. And then you can, you could rate it in. Whoa, boy.
This chicken is incredible.
Isn't it really good? It came out really well. I marinated it in that Mexican marinade, which is what it's called. I can't remember the name of the brand. They also do that porterhouse seasoning.
I set up some jalapeno in mine.
Oh, smart. That would work really well in it. And then the rice, I just did like butter, salt, pepper, a little cayenne in the rice, and also butter. Oh, veggies. I said butter. Some frozen broccoli florets and carrots, etc. Alright, well now that I have the Chocobo, let me just quickly fast travel back to the Hideaway.
Where's Gav?
Gotta go talk to Gav.
Gav should be back by now.
And quickly check out if anything's new with these stores. Yeah, let's put this shit on the wall. Oh, it's just here. Yeah, the Ambrosia's tack is right here. Look at, there really are as many treasures as there are dots, and we have 2.
Don't we have a bunch of curiosities?
We do, but these are curiosities that you put on the wall of memories, which are different than just general curiosities.
Okay.
Forgive my insistence on writing these silly letters. Would that we had more time to speak to each other in person. But this is from Jill to me, right?
Oh yeah. She writes us silly letters, huh?
But she says she wishes that we could have more time to speak in person.
Are we together all the time?
But for every day we spend together, it feels as though we must suffer another 2 apart. But
oh, she wasn't with us during
when we went to,
but like we were gone for
she
like
wasn't
it feels
there.
like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Since we saw her
Okay. And
last.
she said, okay, well, you know, the heart grows fonder.
She left us a letter. This is something I was.
She's gladdened to hear of your most unexpected reunion with Ambrosia, or should I say Whiteheart. You told me once how your Chocobo sacrificed herself to protect you that night at the Phoenix Gate, and here, so many years later, we find that she has spent her life doing that exact same thing, defending others. Some things never change, do they, Clive? So, she found out about... Did she... Didn't we just learn that...
Just found it, yeah.
And we came back and would have informed her on arriving here where she is. And she wrote this letter while we were gone about the information that she got after we were back. I believe
The
I'm
only way
following
this
that
makes sense is
perfectly.
like that there's like she got a note about this from a courier and there's implied like
The only thing that would
missing
make
time.
sense is you coming up with a bunch of ways to make it.
Yeah,
make
exactly.
sense.
You have to like add all this
Doesn't,
like
you know.
this invisible missing time to
It was
your
like
travel.
Sophie's journal or whatever in FF8 or whatever.
But what I wanted to
Selfie.
say is,
Selfies.
are Ifrit and Shiva together? Like, are we a couple?
Dude,
What's the deal?
you tell me, you know.
I don't know.
I'm Ifrit. Jill's my girl, right? That guy walked in on us toasting.
About who we are.
That guy walked in on us like clinking glasses.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I guess that was supposed to get the idea across that we are a couple, even though we weren't doing anything.
We should turn into Ifrit and Shiva.
Yeah,
And
they better.
and-
I mean, I thought that was the whole point of
And
this game.
fuck like Yennefer.
When they were
and-
like, it's gonna be like Game of Thrones, but Final Fantasy, I was like, well,
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
yeah, Clive is just a jerk.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of
We gotta blow up that crystal, dude.
Mm-hmm.
And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first.
Half a century of independence gone at the So much for their bleeding treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
I wish it felt like we were like a part of all of
Eyes are
that.
on the Strait
you
of
know?
Author.
Yeah.
Like in
While the two nations beat their shields, the rest sharpened their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. You never see us coming.
Hell yeah.
It's time we moved on the mother crystals.
Yeah.
Was there a scene where we burned off our brand?
No.
Because it looks like it's burned
Mother
off.
crystals remain in storm and ash.
That would have been a good scene,
Drake's breath in Ino.
you know?
Drake's fang in Dalmekia. Drake's spine in Waluk.
It's weird how the whole game is cutscenes and most of the story is still like implied. Like you have to read
Yeah.
all this shit.
Gotta pay
Bulk
attention
of
to
the
this.
Republican army marching to Twinside. Drake's fan will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kuku would anticipate. If there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
A place that will require us to render the city.
Yeah.
See between us and it.
A shitload of seats. See, that's an okay use. Of like, I don't have a fundamental problem with
No,
swears.
it's really when they just say
It's when
fuck
they-
in the
they,
middle of
like,
a fight.
shove it in
When
your
they
face.
get punched and then they go fuck.
Yeah.
Rosefield.
I was like, there's a shitload of fucking seat in
Lord
front
Byron
of this.
Rosaria at the Seven High Houses, the trade magnet with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait, Rosefield. And you're a Rosefield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune, along with a handful of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
If this had all happened right after Sid's death as like a haphazard plan to get revenge and blow up another mother crystal, it would be more urgent and better.
It feels like that's like
Instead of
that's
just
what it
like,
feels
instead
like.
of it's just like I think
Otto's
it's time to
counter
do
is
another
now
one.
open.
Finally.
Can other people see the Moogle, we gotta know about what their idea is.
We know
about
other
the
people
Moogle.
can't understand it.
So we now have Alliant reports, the Patron's Whisper, and the Hunt Board. Hunt Board. Hunt Board. Hunt Board. I'm gonna stop being bored.
This part of the game might be good.
What are we waiting for, indeed?
All kinds of stuff unlocked, places to go.
Having a guy who's playing this just being a reference to... Like, in the other Hideaway, there was the Spoony Bard. Now it's Lucan. And I just feel like it's extremely lazy. It's like, fine.
Wasn't Lucan the name of the Spoony Bard?
No, Lucan was the guy who gives you the canoe in the first game.
Oh, okay.
You know, the prophecy of Lucan or
Yeah,
whatever.
right,
It's just
right.
like a different reference. Oh yeah, we looked at this shit. Level me up, Harpo.
I don't believe you've read this.
Harpocrates Marx.
You wish to study the tomes?
Nope.
Did you learn
No
everything
interest
you
at
need?
all in those things.
But let's ask him about the Hideaway.
Look around you.
Well, it's a far cry from the Imperial Library in Oriflame. In 5 short years, we've amassed more volumes than most men or women might hope to see in their lifetime. No longer are the tales they contain hidden away from all but the privileged.
Still,
There's much more out there. One day, a chronicle of your own adventures might even grace these shelves.
it has been difficult, certainly.
When Titan visited his wrath upon us on that dreadful night, we lost much. He robbed us of not only our home and our loved ones, but that which Sid fought fiercest to preserve, our hope. Hope that we might never have found again had you not taken his name and become our light in the darkness.
Had you not led us here?
To Benamir and the Invincible, where among... What's the Invincible?
That's like this airship we're on. This dead airship.
Wasn't that the name of the... I feel like there was an airship named the Invincible in an earlier game.
And was that in 9? Was there one?
I cannot remember at this point.
Anyway.
Among the ghosts of the fallen, our journey can continue. Here in the belly of a Leviathan... this is Leviathan. Untouched by the passing of 1,000 years.
But he said the Fallen, which with a capital F. Is that who made all this stuff?
Our hope burns brighter than ever, and here it may burn for 1,000 more. So that's what's been going on the past 5 years.
My theory about this world after meeting Ultima and stuff is that it's like a Graham Hancock-esque ancient civilization conspiracy theory that there was like a super powerful race of people here once who used the mother crystals, and they're still around in like another dimension, haunting us to do something. They built the pyramids and whatever, and
they don't want the original story of Final Fantasy XVI to happen.
Yeah, it's something.
And you need to kill them to make sure that the original version of the story happens. I still remember the first day I met Tet and Crow, chasing their father around the Hideaway one moment, clinging to their mother's Curdle the next. Never heard of a Curdle. The twins' love for their parents was something to behold, so fierce and pure. When they passed, I feared the void that they left in the children's lives could never be filled. Neither spoke nor smiled for years, hiding themselves away here in the shelves to bury their sorrows in the leaves of these tomes.
And thank goodness they did.
For I believe the stories proved a welcome distraction, as over time their pain faded, and now they laugh and frolic as they once did, if not with more vigor.
They know it would be better
I
to
lost
just not
my
have
loved one.
any dialogue, right? Like, it would be better.
I lost my loved one, and then
like...
Final Fantasy helped me eventually, distract me, and then the pain was gone.
That can happen.
They remind us that
He didn't say they remind us.
No, not this time.
Yeah.
How deep our wounds, we all have the capacity to heal. And that happiness lost may be found again. Life is a series of peaks and valleys.
If that is all, my friend.
Well,
Everyone used to live in the sky.
I hate flying fish, silly.
so all the
you
people
idiot.
know that everyone used to live in the sky, but they, like, how? I want to know more.
You know, our ancestors used to live in Europe
Think it's alright to touch him?
or whatever. And
Man, I mean, if I bought a record and this were the music, I'd be thrilled. But when I'm trying to play this game, it's just so unbelievably placid. I'm like, I want to lie down and close my eyes.
it really is good for that. Ooh, what kind of a side quest do we have over here? In the farmlands. Go to the vineyard and pick me some grapes.
See, I was hoping to speak to you.
Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah, it's just, well, as you know, we've been trying to grow fruit down here.
It's good to know that something of the old Hideaway still lives on.
Martel's pride and joy. It was a sapling when she rescued it from the rubble, but look at it now.
Aww.
Work's finally paying off.
That's why it's been 5 years. This is why it's been 5 years.
Connection
So
to
far,
any of these
well, we
things.
got the dirt for this tree.
Oh,
dude.
is that what the
5
case?
years
Okay, yeah,
ago.
that's right. We did get the dirt for the tree.
And she's dead now, but her work lives on through this guy.
Legacy or the
And if it
is
hadn't
planting
been
a
5
garden
years-
whose seeds will not be seen in your
This is
lifetime.
the first
Or
thing
whatever
that
the
wouldn't
fuck the
make
quote
sense
is.
if 5 years hadn't passed. This is it.
Seems better than coming from you.
It'll be nice being the bearer of good news for a change.
Thank you.
But yeah, look, it's a scar on
Yeah,
my
no,
face.
he got it. He got it lasered
I'll
off.
take that there, Cher. I'll see you at everyone else gets some. Here you go. Martel apples, they're called. In honor of her memory.
It'd be very funny if we ever
Oh,
get to
that's
see,
nice.
like, he also lasered off his tramp stamp. And we see, like, just the evidence of that.
Yeah. All the bears have tramp stamps.
Okay. Just check this. Okay. So do I have the apples now then?
Yeah.
This time of year, all the black and maples are in lemons equally. You have to ask me if you want to have work.
Gotta go talk to Mid.
What is the black? I mean, I've gathered it's some kind of noxious lighting element.
The foundations of Valisthian botany. Moorball tendrils. After excising from the trunk, dry for 3 to 5 turns of the sun until brittle to the touch. Grind in mortar and add to warm coral milk to remedy gout, melancholy, and moon sickness. Melancholy, huh?
Mm-hmm.
This is just what?
Mix equal parts first-rate vineyard hummus from Galton's bales with deadland soil. Of the 6 cuttings planted therein, 2 survived to flower, only to wither and die within a single
A senite.
night. With a senite.
What is? I wish we could
Even
use this
amount-
information.
Yeah,
you know? Like, I wish I
yeah.
could do that. You know, I don't think I can.
Yeah, a gardening mechanic
damn.
would be great.
Look at this. It's real
It
pretty.
does look very pretty. But imagine if you could plant different things in these gardens
I would
that
really-
you craft into things that you use.
Every
Out
game
of
I've played in
combat.
the last like 10 years
What
is
is
more
the point
complicated
of a
than this
hub
game.
world that doesn't have anything in it that you build on? Like Dragon Age, the third one works like this, except the when you come back every time, you like use resources to like build new things that help you make more
Smells like
stuff.
steel. It would explain Blackswood's foul mood. All that pounding must be splitting his skull.
He's wasted. That explains why he's such
We
an
gotta
asshole.
get him some medicine.
I don't think I'm supposed to. I think think I was supposed to.
I hear there's
Baseline
trouble.
is very nice.
Man, I want a real Final Fantasy. I want to play like a big one.
I think we should play Yakuza like a dragon after this.
Yeah, we probably should.
I think that would be like the perfect antidote to this like dour
You two look like
slog.
you could use something to eat. Yeah. Courtesy of Martel.
Here's an
This
apple.
is it? This is the whole
Here's
quest.
one of the apples.
Have an apple.
Martel. Now where have I heard that?
He lives here.
I like the Martinelli's, you know, apple juice.
was. And I've sought that one. Love plants more than people.
I am brave as a bane mite.
Yeah, it looks like everybody here burned off
Annihilating
their
them trees
branded
and
face.
Wait,
These aren't those apples, are they? Well, I'll be. You'd have been proud, and rightly so. Thank you, Sid.
I don't know if I'll ever get used to everyone calling us Sid.
I hope it stops soon.
I bet it doesn't.
Oh, Clive. Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
This is one of the new things we've got.
Patron's Whisper. Does that mean someone else is taking care of our friends' donations?
Oh no, that's still me. It's just Karen has her toll, Blackthorn has his hammer.
Karen has her toll, you know, Karen's toll, very clever, you know.
Catalogue every item that arrives. In addition to setting aside those tokens of appreciation the sender has specified are to be presented to you personally. Would you like to see if we have any?
Sure.
Here's everything we've received and everything promised.
Completing side quests will earn Clive renown, inspiring nameless benefactors from across the Twins to donate money or items to Clive's cause, and they'll be here. Talk of the Tea House. Okay, so we can spend our renown on respect. Whatever the fuck that means.
Wait a minute. What?
Our
Wait,
order
go
is
up,
one.
Go up.
Your merry band of outlaws and its stashing deeds of daring do are all the talk amongst the ladies of the court. We've gathered several items of worth that you might like, and the crate contents are below. It
Yeah.
includes 400 ability points.
Yeah, that one's good.
Yeah. And this is just meteorite. Our order is one built on pride, but that does not mean we're too proud to give thanks where thanks is due. A berserker ring when you get 85 renown. I guess we'll just get this right now.
You earned this.
Yeah. No, you don't spend it. Like, you have it unlocked. Like, you have 55, so you can get both of these.
Okay, well, in that case, cool. Okay.
Yeah, okay, neat. So it's like extra quest rewards.
Sure, I'm into that. But also, tell me about yourself. Why haven't you burned your face off? Oh, yeah, they don't talk in
On
these.
top of my regular duties here, the Whisper also has piled countless other tasks, from transcribing and sorting Stolar's reports to penning needful missives.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I'm complaining, mind, I enjoy writing. Ever since I learned my letters from Jarrah back in the old Hideaway. I won't claim to have been his best student, though. That honor goes to Shirley. Still, I like to think Jarrah would be proud of me, too. Were he with us today? Oh, it's so sad that 5 years ago.
Tell me about the past 5 years.
Are immortal.
They live on in others.
Okay.
And if the words are your own, so too will you. If the words are your own, so too will you. Oh, you will live
Yeah,
on
but
in others.
words
Do you
are
know
not
who
immortal.
told me that?
Some fucking idiot.
It was Jarrah in our last lesson before Titan came. It stayed with me ever since its passing and inspired me to become what I am today.
I got the idea, but it's not, you know, you can...
I imagine we survivors all have a story like that, of someone who remains with us even though they're gone. Alright.
Yeah.
May the goddess go with you.
Oh, and here's Go.
How are you doing?
Tell me about the last 5 years. So much has happened since that last night. It feels like a lifetime ago, or since that night. But we'll never forget those who didn't make it. Kenneth, Martel, they're still with us in our hearts. And Sid, when I found out he was gone, I thought that it was for us. So it's no secret that Sid is dead.
No, but I mean, like, out in the world, maybe they don't know.
Yeah.
Like, the
right,
kings
we are
and
in the
queens
hideout.
might think that Sid is still out there.
Right. With us and in you, you took his name and gave us hope when we had none.
But I don't think that's the case.
Feel like I would
think
be
they
mad
just
if you
did it.
took
I
his
think
name.
you're just symbolically doing it. Which is
Yeah.
the
So I
weirdest
suppose
thing
what
I've
I'm
ever
trying to
heard of.
say is, don't be a stranger, eh? A hideaway ain't nothing without its Sid.
Is this like a thing in Japan where somebody really respect dies and you're like, for now on, that's my name? Like, I've never heard of this.
I've never heard of it. Clive, what he goes by Sid, should always be talking in a Paul McCartney accent.
Oh, same old.
Isn't it?
Otto's got me reading through the reports coming in, blah, blah, blah. It was still early days back at the old place, so I could just about handle the job myself, but now it's too much shit, and that's just the sifting. Actually, solving any of the problems is a whole other headache.
So,
If you ever find yourself at a loose end, you know where to find me.
anything catch your eye?
Nothing, huh? Well, let's go find the hunt board.
Seen enough?
I can also give this other apple to this person.
Yeah, give this apple to this guy.
Here, have an apple.
A gift from the backyard. For your service.
Bang.
What? These quests are terrible,
Hell yeah.
dude. Like, go down here and then walk right back upstairs.
Dude,
have like 15
We
minutes.
grew these apples.
15 minutes
With
of
dirt
conversations
from that
about
fucking thing.
Fucking apples. At least we can see
He's
them.
the only one who could stomach the things.
Yeah,
What?
that is crazy. Why? Nobody even likes
from the
them?
branch made Martel livid. Not that anyone could stay mad at the man for long.
That sounds like the Sid I knew, all right.
Planning on keeping
I just miss him so much.
Yeah. Hang on. These aren't Martels, are they?
Who else would they be?
Is this like a bottle episode about how everyone misses Martel? Like, what is this?
You should be happy knowing we're a hard one.
Well, they are using the same sets that they usually use.
Where is the soup man?
Where
What
shall
happened
we
to
make
Soup
with
Guy?
Soup Man?
I want
Soup
to hear
me
how
up.
much everyone misses Soup Guy.
I want to get souped up.
Well,
If I don't hear how much all these people miss all of the people,
you can leave the basket with me. I'll see that the others get
I'll be
their share.
surprised.
And give our compliments to the gardener, won't you? That was the
See,
last
the-
of the apples.
The gardener, you know, in a way, was us because we went to that vineyard and did the
Hot
thing.
board, hot board.
Without a ship to carry it there.
I'm taking it as slowly as possible. I'm gonna go do that first.
No, dude.
We're going to the hot board. Hey, talk to me. There you are, Kupo. I've been looking all over for you.
What's the matter, Nectar?
Yes.
The matter is this, Kupo.
The hunt board.
Wait,
It's
you
where the
know what
curse
this
breakers
is?
post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Those that might
This has been here the whole time, and you've known what it was.
Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted,
And
doesn't
you.
mean they can't be dealt with later.
What?
Was that what you
wanted to know?
What he wanted to know? Of course not, Kupo. I knew all that already. Yeah, Clive, you're an idiot, and that's why I need your help. As I need not remind you, Kupo, I am the mightiest of all the Mughals. Fuck, I didn't read fast enough. I need you to slay them all, Kupo.
Right. Well, leaving your mightiness aside for the moment.
The Mughals had the hunts in
Honestly,
12 too,
they're
right?
not already. What with the blight and the war, the last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them on top of everything else. So if the curse breakers are too busy to help, then perhaps I can. Or at least I can try.
Thank you, Kupo. It's so good to have found someone who understands me. I'll stay here then, keep an eye on all the billets and that get posted on the board. Let me ask about Nectar's adventures. Did I ever tell you about the time I visited the Great Continent, Kupo? Of course I didn't, because I've never been. Look at these wings. Do they look like the sort that might carry a Moogle across countless leagues of open sea? They call me Nectar the Bold, not Nectar the Stupid, Kupo. You brought this up.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, okay, so you've been nowhere? That's the adventures that you've been on? God, he's cute. Look at how cute. Yeah, the hunt board is the hunt board. The curse breakers note down the blah blah blah, and then they post it.
It's so weird that the hunt board has always been here, and it doesn't have anything to do with the Moogle, and Clive has known what it is. It's just that the Moogle thinks they could use some help at this juncture, so Clive takes notice of it.
If the place name doesn't tingle your pom-pom, try reading the witness statement. Sometimes there are other details in them that might help you track down the nasties. Okay, so they won't just be totally... Wait, why can I keep asking about this? Did you see that oh, there's a rank of riskiness. This thing could kill you with a single swipe. So we could take on some more difficult things maybe. That might be fun. Okay. So we've got this one down.
Mm-hmm.
Can we take on more than one?
Well, I think you just look at it and then you go figure out where that is and go find it.
Oh, yeah,
Which is kind of nice.
Yeah. So one of them's in the Broken Hilt of Rosaria and the other one is in Clairview and San Breque. So keep that in mind.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
And
this
how
is
may I assist you today?
Tomes Light.
What is it that you wish to know?
Map tomes.
Map tomes. What did we...
Here's the latest
It's worthless.
information
It's
I have.
pointless.
There's gotta be a reason.
One must understand one's place in the world.
Thus ends today's lesson.
Yeah, thanks. God, that's really far away.
Well, you gotta go tell him you dropped off all the apples.
That
And
is
he
what
was
he-
gotta be like, Marta, whatever would be so happy.
Martin. It was similar to Martinelli's.
Martel. Martel would be so
Can I
happy.
go in this room yet? No. Man, it's gonna be so crazy when they open that door and let us in that room. I wish I could take something to a Palico.
Mm-hmm.
The Moogle should be a chef.
The Cursebreakers send their thanks and their compliments. They were clearly very fond of Martel.
They remembered her. After all these years. She was very kind, even to a tongue-tied lummox like me. You were one of the good ones, Martel. Why did you have to die?
Oh my god.
Why, Martel? We hardly knew
The
you.
rest of you will be a fruit sweet enough to enjoy. And now we do.
I bet if we hadn't done that other side quest, this tree wouldn't even be
It's a
here.
full-grown tree.
Maybe this is the quest that's supposed to make us cry.
It might be.
And through you. Her dream would have died with her, had you not kept it alive. That's something to be proud of.
Not only are words immortal,
This is why I'm really
Like,
glad that other people are doing
plants.
audio only Let's Plays, you know?
deserve.
'Cause now I can tell.
Otto's expecting some of your crop.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't mind some of it either, if that's not too much to ask.
Of course not. I'll see that you're both well provided for. They like your fruit, Martel. Isn't that wonderful?
Shut
Do you
the
hear that,
fuck
Martel?
up, dude.
Do you hear that?
Dude,
Martel, your legacy
come on!
Quest complete.
What is this, 10 experience?
It's
What?
250.
They give you like random experience for these things.
And we got an apple, and it's going to be displayed in our chambers. It's a basket of slightly stunted, somewhat sweet apples grown from the blighted earth, thanks to the dedication and perseverance of one woman, Martel. May she rest in peace. Quote, still, we grow something worth eating one of these days, and when we do, you'll have the first pick. Martel, she used to say that all the time.
She did say that one time, I think. I think after you dropped off the dirt.
Just sure. Isn't Martel in fine fettle? What about your puppy mill here? He's got some work to do if he wants to catch up with his brother Kenneth.
This town here turns the black from April to the red as it is. You'll have to ask me if you want to know how it works.
Okay. Is that Tomes? No, Tomes is over there. Oh, it just has my new memory. So now what?
You gotta journey to the Hawk's Cry Cliff.
Is this one of the places that has one of those two hunts?
It might be.
I've already forgotten.
It would be funny if you just naturally run into like all of
Do you
them.
think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dalmacia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
Real ominous out here.
I always knew that I would return one day.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am
Does she need to press R3 and L3?
Well, yeah, she was like enslaved for a long time. This would be a better as an ensemble game, just like Final Fantasy always is too.
We'll face it together then.
If we had had more of her story,
to the
more of
end.
Sid's story, made more sense, more compelling. And I kind of into that though. She's gonna go back to the
Come on.
place she
Had the
was
dog
enslaved.
in the scene, Clive.
Yeah. Bloodlines.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
Hear their stories.
You can call your
Yeah, I can. My Chocobo. My Warkabo. Hit me with some Chocobo music.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Nope.
No?
Do it. Not gonna do it.
I'm just getting like it's a Christopher Nolan.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! Nothing but voices.
John, look.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, Your Lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
What business can the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the miller's son?
What? Do you fancy a gallows jig?
Welcome, stranger.
Nope. Pointless. All of it is pointless. Why? No, I could get the cobalt tassels, which increases the limit break generation by 6%.
Yeah, you don't have that.
Get some clamshells. I got 4 potions.
Here you are. You won't be disappointed. Much obliged.
Alright, at least he's nice.
I suppose we won't be seeing
It's
you
not,
again.
you should be grateful, whatever.
Run along now, before one of the boys starts thinking you're something you're not.
What does... I'm gonna go get that. I'm not gonna go get that. I'm gonna do a little quest of digitation. Talk to the youth.
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There have been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, Empire gets.
Don't they just?
You guys aren't gonna believe this, but I just killed a whole bunch of
Black
Black
Shields
Shields.
will pay good coin for information on the culprits. You have to be dull as a sack of stones to think you can take on.
So I'm supposed to speak to several of the villagers, and I've spoken to one of 2. And here's the other I'm supposed to talk to.
You see,
I'm sorry.
the Black Shields. Just now. You've seen them, didn't you? At least I think they was the Black Shields. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
But what do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harbouring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might turn them in and become a Black Shield myself.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be asked you?
I've done it.
But we need to find out.
So I'm gonna talk to another local.
Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you.
Let's kill this
To
guy.
leave Amber and never come back.
It's hitting me again just how much crazier we look than them.
Yeah.
And for them to be like, us to be like, excuse me, we're a traveler. And they're like, I know.
The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tribute, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. If it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit.
Some may
This
call it
village will
submission.
not become another
Some people, including me.
Then we shall be on our way.
These black shields have got to be stopped.
Yeah, that's like the main thing we should
These
do.
people live with a knife to their throats.
Forget about the fact that Joshua is alive and we met a god named Ultima who tried to like steal us or something.
Right, we're after my mother. We're off to see our mother.
Oh right, we're off to see our mother. She's got a past.
She's the one doing this. She's the one with the black shield. She's the one doing this to them.
Mm-hmm.
It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well,
We're gonna do the opposite of what Oedipus did.
the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back and beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosaria would have the courage to stand against the Empire? And you
Joshua.
will certainly be welcome.
Joshua.
Before the Imperials do.
Yeah.
Again, the next beat. If
Yeah, I
this
just
game
want the next beat to happen.
stays the same, the next beat will be exactly the same as the one before it, which will mean that we run into Joshua again.
I just wanted, looking at this screen, wanted to be like, which direction should I head in?
It does look fucking amazing.
It looks so cool, but I
It
really
makes me
feel
like
the
go,
hallway.
like, man, I
element
can't
of
wait
this.
for like an amazing open world game that looks like
That's the thing. Like I really feel the
hallway.
levely.
Well, there's not even
hallway.
bases, dude. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Our
I'm not
first
even
big
checking
Final
rooms.
Fantasy
Checking
love
rooms nearly
was
enough.
discussing what is a
Hey, Fallen Hunter, how are you? What's your
he looks
story?
cool.
Yeah, tell me about yourself.
Fallen. He looks like all this stuff.
Oh yeah. What does that mean? Tell me about it.
It's coming back to life.
Talk to me.
Our guys might be talking about it.
Ah! Take that. There are like chunks of Twin Peaks that just like are like ambient like this with this sound. Like shots of a beach. Oh, the fallen bug! The bug fell and now, bang! Goodbye, bug. It's gonna fall again, you know what I mean?
Yes, again. Oh wait, there it is.
Come on.
Very cool.
I'm going left first. What, a bunch of black shields? Huh? What are you guys doing here? Oh,
Yeah.
sweet!
I was gonna ask you.
I don't know. I don't know how much I can do other than that. But that's a fun way to... Kicking ass on a chocobo. I can't do magic or whatever. Anyway.
You did it.
I did that. What did I get over here?
I don't know.
What the?
Bombs.
You deserve a rest.
this? I'm gonna use fire, and they don't dislike it, or they don't like, you know.
Yeah, I get that.
It should heal them. What is this?
Oh, it's like a chest.
Oh.
Cool design.
Yeah, very cool.
Run out the wind.
Oh, that was just another route that I had missed the turn-off for.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Why are these fallen soldiers here?
Safe.
You know, they just are. Part of the ruins. Probably. Leftover security system. Just like when you went to the thing, you were fighting all of the fallen stuff. But that was like all protected.
This box is different. Hey guys. The questination is nearby. Okay.
Blood, Clive.
Lots of
Still
it.
wet.
Way more than a person would drop.
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
You know who we are, and still, you would bear your steel. Why then, we owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn.
I just killed like 40 of you.
Swords we swear.
Say that again.
Don't. Okay, good.
Yeah, don't say
I'll
that.
show you a true sword protect.
Guys. Oh, you hit me. You hit me. This is what I think of that. I think this. Ah! Ah! Want to play?
Nah, not right now. I need to make more coffee. Yeah, seriously.
It's very
it makes me sleepy.
Very sleepy game, dude.
Like even the action, like the pace of it, just is like hypnotizing. And
Right? Yeah.
A message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps.
Is this it? It sounds so much like it.
In order. Guardians of the Flame.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
We must hurry. To the gate.
Find something, boy. Death.
Death?
Smells like death.
Found her.
oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
Oh no.
Did my mom do this? I think she did.
Mother.
It's meant to be a symbol to the branded to not be.
Uppity?
Don't be so uppity.
What my mother's doing.
This is so fucked up.
But why? Why would anyone?
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this.
Clive.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it.
I bet it's Ultima that drives her. I bet there's like a literal madness that drives her.
We should go.
That's like at fault here.
Yeah, I bet it's a lot like a lot of the Final Fantasy.
Like every other Final Fantasy. I don't think it's just like her.
We can't leave them here like this.
But I bet we're gonna get a scene where Clive's all like, Mother, I know you were good once. There must still be good in you. Look at Blood Trail.
One of my big problems so far is it's like we're so deep in, and I don't feel like anything Clive just like happens upon stuff and reacts. Like we don't
check out what's over here.
Other than blowing up that mother crystal, he feels very
passive.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can come to this beach. Check out this boat launcher.
That's cool.
What if there was a grenade launcher, but it launched boats, and it was a boat, like it worked like that?
Like it launches them into the air instead of the sea?
Yeah. Why not?
An upward boat launch.
That's how planes should be.
They should go off a ramp.
Yeah. That's how it works in Zelda.
We're approaching Gibbet Bridge. No doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosabeth.
Look at Bluebird. How's that copy?
It's helping.
It's like a white noise machine going on.
Yeah, no, there's something about just like the production of this game. I know they want it to be very easy and you can spend a long time in it, but it makes me sleepy. And I think it's the dialogue too. It's just like
I could hear him shouting from down the road.
Hush now. You didn't hear nothing.
yeah, this is like one droning sound has been playing for a good while.
Oh, a very long time.
Well, I saw that tweet today that the soundtrack for this game is apparently like 8 CDs long, and I'm like,
Maybe most
like
of
I'm
the
not
maybe whole
hearing
CDs
most of
are this sound.
Yeah,
Maybe
like,
they filled an entire CD with this.
Didn't happen to come by way of Oldham, did you? First one, Pearls, clad in black, making for the boxes.
There's a curfew that refuses passage by drones.
oh man, they're fucking
Passage to
over.
the provincial capital is restricted to Imperial Army personnel.
I can open these gates right now.
I really was hoping for and wanted more moments where people would do shit like that to you, and it's like, oh, you didn't know I'm a
fucked with the
dominant,
wrong
yeah, and then you become
slave,
a kaiju and just like break open.
Yeah,
this.
like this is why you shouldn't.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of reasons why you should.
There is a lot about the very premise of this
Don't go
game
thinking you'll find refuge in the houses outside Port Isolde. The place is a wretched hive of thieves and blackguards. Don't go thinking you'll find refuge in the houses outside Port Isolde. The place is a wretched hive of thieves and blackguards.
No use calling up Rosia now.
Why not? Wait,
But right
now. Okay. I was like, if this road for some reason you can't.
I'll go down this way, down to the beach, where the devil crabs roam. See, there's no encounters when you're on the Chocobo. Ooh, I can do a little flapping.
That's nice.
Oh, when I press X, he flaps.
Look, is this a town? Is this a real town?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance.
My mother happened.
Let's hope my uncle fared better. Peter said we should start with the main gate. See what that gets us.
Item over here.
Now I'm going nearly as fast as the Chocobo.
That's the main gate. And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
It's too bad you can't run by choice.
It is strange that you can only run by waiting.
Have mercy.
Mm-hmm.
Nice little dogs they are. You can't ignore us forever.
You'll die on your doorstep.
Let it out there, the idiot!
Those crystals belong to us all.
And the chinless bastards. How do they hang if they have no chin?
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in. I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
We didn't
I
try.
suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same.
I mean,
Was that the only way in?
it was unlikely that
Officially,
they...
yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble.
There's a secret underground road, his uncle told him.
Lazarus.
We spend a lot of time in caves and hallways.
Wait a minute, that secret
Find our way
gate.
to the city there.
The gate that I tried going in.
If you're sure. And the entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
There'd better be ghosts.
As long as it is abandoned.
Places like this are haunted in Final Fantasy games. I want it to be.
You know what's like?
Black light burns. Maybe it's haunted. This would make me happy.
I was just thinking like,
A single black shield since
you know, if this were a normal Final Fantasy game, a motorcycle could pop out of the wall at any minute and attack you.
Yeah, it's certainly not the first like drier Final Fantasy, but it's way drier than even the dry.
I can't remember exactly how dry 12 was, but I remember it being
12 is
close,
dry, but not even close to this. Like,
yeah, because it was like it was a more of a colorful
all
world.
of the cities are so full of life and they feel so real.
We about to enter the Lazarus
Tactics,
district.
I kind of had an issue with, similar to this, where it's just like, my God. Like,
Well, they're
it's
both in the
always
same
so-
universe, you know, so it makes sense.
Well, no.
They're both in the same world.
No,
12 and Tactics.
no. Yeah, 12 and Tactics are. This was I'm saying this is way more dour than Tactics. Like, I mean, Tactics is almost as dour.
Yeah.
And everyone is just as serious in that game.
Not abandoned then.
Oi! Visitors!
Guys, I'm a dominant. Don't fight me. Just let me through.
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out.
I mean,
I'm confused by.
oh
like,
no,
what's
they're
going
gonna
on.
force a conflict?
Not.
Take this, enemies. Everyone's at half health now. On the ground. They're just bandits, okay.
We were hoping
Well,
this
they're all
place would
dressed
be
the same,
abandoned.
so I was like, I guess they probably all like deserted the same army or something, you know?
The enemies were best. Well, we were just hoping that this area would
Dude,
be
it probably
totally
rocks to
abandoned.
desert an army and become a bandit. You
I've
know,
only ever seen one
with
man
your
fight
brothers
like
in
that,
arms.
and he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
What the fuck?
Blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died.
Wait, I know this guy. What? You gotta be kidding me. We just killed, like, all of their friends. Like, so many people are dead. And he's like, whoa.
Founder means God. They've said it a few times.
Well, at least finally someone is treating us the way I feel like we should be treated, given the fact that we are, like, literally a god walking around on
Who the
Earth.
fuck is Sir Wade? When did we see him before?
He was, like, at the very beginning in the flashback, like, back when
we were kids.
it all went down, yeah.
Though he did all he could to return the favor that he owed to Joshua for saving his life as a boy during the attack on Phoenix Gate, Wade was to meet the same fate as the prince?
Yeah, he, like, got conscripted into some army or something.
The Ducal Army.
We can speak inside.
We could have just not killed these people and there wouldn't be this weird tonal issue. Wait, they're not dead. Okay, here we go.
I did see a quick shot where I almost pointed it out where they were like writhing now.
How are they not dead?
I don't know, man.
Like,
I don't know.
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far.
and we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flames.
See, now this is what I'm talking about. I wish this were the main character. This sounds fun, to desert an army and make a little band of bandits.
Can do against the might of an empire.
Almost makes me want to join the army just so I can
leave it.
Yeah.
With a group of friends.
I just want brotherhood.
We had our hands full just trying to keep the duchy's few remaining bearers
Like real
out of
ride or
the
die
Imperial's
shit.
clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye, the foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother?
Clive.
But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her.
I need you to tell me more about what you want out of this life, man.
Secret, but she wouldn't have been.
I'm gonna need you to re-interview for this job as
His
main
mom
character.
got infected with the Ultima.
Offense, my lord. But in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And, since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
So wait, the Black Shields have broken camp. They
She
marched
actually has
That
two
was
sons.
madly unclear.
Yeah.
So do we.
Make ready.
Her son.
Why would she care if anyone can challenge Clive?
This is their main
Does
host.
she know Joshua's
From
alive?
overhead, perhaps.
Maybe they mean Joshua.
Perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
I think what's the sleepiest element is that everybody whispers to each other.
Yeah, no, the way they talk to each other really puts me to sleep. And it's so
Committed in my mother's name.
gray, dude. Like,
It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that. Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
I'm just remembering the last time I played a game with this, like, with just cutscenes that were so long it was crazy. It was Death Stranding. My controller turned off during the cutscenes because the battery.
I imagine this in death will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
here, I can take over if you want. Or you can keep playing.
we owe you our thanks.
I'm gonna play one more.
Yeah, keep going. Keep going. I'm not like itching to.
The engaging is
I've had my
with it is
coffee.
keeping me awake.
Oh, okay, then you keep going.
What does it require?
I can stay awake while I
Everybody
watch.
has the fucking guy.
I know. I don't get it. Why can't they just throw us a bone?
Like, whatever. I really don't need to increase my limit break.
I will be here should you need aught else.
There's so many of these dudes in the world. Like, they're
And they
fucking
don't have
useless.
anything, yeah.
Just make sure there's no weird side questing around. Alright, Wade.
Tell us then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buick Bridge and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow
Wade, none of that will be necessary. I can handle it all.
Overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an
I want to fight where we get to become a dominant and take out normal-sized people.
which we can use to our advantage.
Like an army. That would be sweet.
Exactly.
Maybe that's a bad
Small enough. Now that I have
I don't think so.
Jill for company.
Doesn't sound like that's the plan.
Like in those opening cutscenes.
But maybe the plan
smashing
will not
through
go
windows.
according to plan, and then we'll have to do that.
You haven't changed a bit.
So wait. The bearers from Oldale have been laid to rest.
Very good. Now make ready for battle. As you command.
And put on some sleeves.
Did they just bury everybody who was up on those posts? Is that what that means?
Yeah.
That must have been a hell of an effort, and a fucked up one.
Thank you,
at
Sir
that.
White. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the
Revenge.
Black Shields.
Let's do it.
We shall.
And so say we all.
What we've played today has been a lot better than what we saw yesterday in general, but not much has happened.
Well, didn't we blow the mother crystal?
Well, we haven't seen any big story beats yet, so I'm not like pissed off at how inefficiently it's told. It's just like random junk going on.
Blessing of the Phoenix.
Blessing of the Phoenix be upon you.
Getting to run through nice grass.
We got a
Since they
bow.
burned their first village, we tracked down the bastards responsible
We're bowing
for
out.
their corpses distilled. Suffice to say, that got their attention.
Oh, Wayne's got his own bow.
It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
Guys, you can change the soundtrack anytime you want.
Yeah, I'm just going to this fucking thing. What am I doing? I saw a shiny thing. Like, I even care about these items that are over there. Like, what does it matter?
You don't want the meteorite?
I mean, maybe it'll be a thing that increases the ability, you know, the limit break by 3%.
Come along now.
It'll be really funny if we end up just like getting our asses kicked and like in a corner.
On your command, my lord.
It's just not gonna happen.
I know, but it would be great. It would be so funny.
It would be funny.
We're talking all this magic.
Yeah, we're like, oh, I can't even be challenged now, and then we were.
What is it?
That would be crazy.
I told you. We bear a message
Haley.
from the Viceroy. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Haley.
You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields? Then come! Die along with your flame!
Folks.
For Rosaria! For Rosaria!
Like, it would be so great if as you started using this magic, they began freaking out and yelling things like, "It's fucking Phoenix!"
It's over.
Like, dude, like, why was there even a cutscene leading into this?
Did you see that?
That was so fast. Okay.
I literally killed
Alright,
all
there's
of
more.
Yeah, but I killed all of them
I
in
know,
2 hits.
I know.
Literally 2 hits. Not just like me joking around 2 hits. I did it in 2.
He's staggered.
Yeah.
The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't stand
Oh, did I parry?
Yeah.
Not on purpose.
We've also got a limit.
Oh yeah.
The arenas are like so oddly restricted.
They're really
I don't know
small.
why it doesn't extend out further than that.
Yeah.
Maybe it would get
Yeah.
annoying, like the enemies get too
I'm
far.
sure
like-
maybe it just stops the AI from
Oh,
being
is
60
this
right.
a dragon?
Oh.
Is he gonna jump?
Dragoon me!
Proven our point that this land is in dire need of cleansing.
Dragoon jump me, baby!
Yeah, people like you think everything proves that point. He did. He got you.
Nice. Oops. Alright, hang on, everybody. There you go. Ow. Dodge. There you are. Now I do this. And this. Also, this one, I'm going to do that one,
You got a limit.
and now I'm going to do that, and that, and this.
There's no one left to keep them occupied. We need to finish this. We finish him.
Yeah, it is weird. They spent the first part of the game with like all of this talk about dominance and like going, he's semi-prime, look out, and all this shit. And then like when you do that stuff, people just are like, I'm gonna fight you, vagabond.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
Good luck. We did double jump. See? He did it 2 times. He's so fucked. I used potions on that fight. But that was more me just really being like out of the rhythm of trying. Here, you wanna play?
Sure.
Yeah.
Let's get through this.
You gotta pee.
I don't see any more.
Really?
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud. My, Lord, perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it, as we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die, and her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
We all, you're spreading the hope.
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements?
Change is coming to Rosaria. It's all about hope of change and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
You just got 20 more points. We're now at 85 on the rep meter, which means we can get whatever those question marks were.
Oh, yeah.
We knew what the reward was, but we don't know who was going to give it to us or why.
Well, probably because it might be him, and that would spoil
Probably.
that this guy is still alive.
But why reveal to us what we're going to get?
Uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors.
Since the beginning.
That's how MMOs work.
Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak in.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I'll have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter.
I'm kind of liking this sequence just because I feel like it finally has to do with Clive. And
I feel like the whole game should feel like this.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, we're dealing with his mom and his mom's men. That makes sense.
And there was
to
a
me.
little boss there, and
all of the time in the fucking hideaway doing
I don't
nonsense.
want my men attacking you again.
there's they've now been really building up this mother thing, but it could have.
Here to see you.
My feeling though is that
I feel like I've got notes,
is that it's just
you know?
gonna like change focus again.
Yeah,
once
that's
we're
what
done
they're
with
gonna.
this part,
You're
you know,
right.
like, we'll
You're
just,
right.
like, be on
Mother
with it.
will be a thing, and then we'll find
And
what
then-
is because Clive's already being like, there's got to be something that's
and
driving
then
her that I
fuck,
can actually
there,
fight.
There might be like a time jump, and then we'll be like at
Another time jump. I hope we go another 5 years.
It just goes 5 years.
Every
until he's
5
like,
years.
He's Hippocrates or whatever, and he's like, let me tell you about the books.
Oh, somebody else is bringing me tomes.
Oh, hey, look.
Rosfield Manor.
Behemoth horns. That's cool.
Bohemoth. Very cool. You know what? If you're gonna mount something
Look how
above,
big that is.
yeah,
That is awesome.
your
This
fireplace.
is sick.
That's
Why
what's
isn't
up.
there been man? See, this is what I mean. Like, why are we in the manors in the
I don't know.
the castle hall?
I don't know, but we're here now.
I can feel.
Who is
his
walking?
footsteps.
That's a guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. He needs to string us up himself.
That we'll have to fight him until you know.
Cool axe.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit.
Are you on the side of your sister, my mom?
Clive Rosfield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay
Does he
with your
mean-
tongue.
A lot of people reference long ago when they're talking about 5 years.
I'm finally into this. Like, finally.
I do like how this has started. Oh, look at Clive. I don't think that's a glitch. I think.
Mock me as well. It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to her serene holiness, Saint Sybil.
But only Clive knew that bedtime story that I told him.
Thou vile sorcerer,
For thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
Dramatic scenes.
Could it be? Yeah, this is
Dramatic
I like this.
scenes. I love this. Yeah.
Infectious flax wench, even in death, must thou plague me still?
See, is that is that from? Are they? He's crying.
This must have been a thing they did in the past, I guess.
This must be quotes from "I Want to Be Your Canary."
Yeah.
bravo, uncle. You're still the finest matter in the twins.
Like, Clive, where have you been? Why haven't you
This
tried to
is
find
good.
me?
This is a good
Yeah,
scene.
This is really good. What was he doing for 5
I
years?
care about this dude immediately.
Always rather fond of that scene from The Saint and the Secretary.
The Saint and the Secretary.
Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
Kiss.
Yeah, I was just thinking.
Elephant. Kitchens. There'll be guests.
Inform the motherfucking kitchens.
You can't very well regale me with the taste.
Man, I hope someday I can run into somebody I haven't seen in a long time and be like, inform the kitchens. Like, yeah.
See that you use the good plates rather than...
Yeah, let's have a feast.
Wake everybody up.
So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you?
Yeah, is she? Are you on Mom's side?
Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
Ultima. The queen ain't right.
Better or worse, I have been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. It's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive.
25.
The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother.
Yeah, who's our dad? Oh, no, wait, right, he died.
He died, yeah.
Right, yeah, I remember now. I just got flooded with our dad. Memory.
I have a galley in port that recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
Can I drive it? I want to drive the boat.
Am I crazy, or is this scene moving like 10 times faster?
No, this is like really good. I'm like into it again.
Well, like, it's literally the scene itself is moving faster than the other scenes have.
Well, we were in a cutscene world where it's like people are like pausing all the time. Or not cutscene, but
I mean also the cutscenes, but yeah, I know what you mean.
It definitely has more life than anything we've watched in a very long time. Maybe this guy's performance is helping a lot. You know, he's got a lot of energy.
Let's say no more about it, eh? Wouldn't need to linger on my nephew.
He's a terrible liar.
I am.
It's canon.
This is good. This is good stuff. If the whole game were at this level,
And
I
we're
would
getting
be
hit
like
with
so fucking
the classic music.
Yeah.
There's all this about you being
Yeah. What? Explain this out loud in your own words.
Now you're quite the outlaw.
Oh.
Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle.
Also, I'm Ifrit.
Yeah, by the way, and I'm Garuda, and I'm Ramu. Too.
Clive, the guy who was the most things in the world.
This'll be fun! You know what it is? He's the first fucking dour down motherfucker. He's excited to see Clive. He's emoting in this
But it's
way.
also the first scene that has continued the story that the whole beginning of the game was about.
Yeah.
Man. Like, dude, like, fuck.
He's a fine
Get ready for it to come back to a crashing halt.
Like when he meets Sid, it just goes on this detour into nothing world.
The boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days.
Until he dies, and then it's like, I guess I should figure out what the deal is with like Joshua, my uncle, and my mom.
Alright, we'll see what happens.
You guys gonna do it?
Monsters.
Are you guys ready to toast the Sid?
When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that the lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet.
Yeah, like I feel like this should have happened years
this
ago.
is crazy, but I'm like waking up.
And years
I'm not
ago.
feeling as tired.
Yeah, no, this is what I wanted. I was so mad. Why didn't this happen?
I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused.
And you have to accept the truth too.
And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
Shiva.
Jill.
An ice queen. Let me melt your icy heart with my fiery demonic presence.
That's right.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand?
Give me your Shiva.
I want to choose a different path, a better path.
Yeah, can she just give it to me?
To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Yay.
Thank you, Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it.
Nope, she's gonna die because you gotta get her Shiva.
Let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is
Like,
much to tell
it's
the
like
others.
there's a problem with just the very structure of knowing you're gonna get all the icons. Well, you know what I mean? Like it's
Yeah. Return to the hideaway.
Back here.
Return to
Everything
hideaway.
here is boring.
No, this is the new hideaway where everything's exciting. Where the trees you planted in the past are now bearing fruit.
Awaits us in the Iron Kingdom.
There be fruit.
There be fruit.
Probably make an educated guess.
You might want to spend some ability points or something, but we might also want to continue accruing more so that we can get the nicer. I don't think I clicked on whatever the fuck that is behind him.
Oh, this? It's Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage. I borrowed it from old tomes. Seems there's no creature in the realm so foul it can't be cooked up into something delicious.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah,
I
okay.
think I'll stick to the unfoul ones, thanks.
Oh, where's your sense of adventure, Sid? Honestly, one glance at these recipes.
Why
and
did
you
the...
would try
Don't
to
call
make
me
it.
that.
I don't like it.
From soup
I don't deserve it.
to This book has it all. What I wouldn't give to bring these recipes to life.
I just don't believe it. Like, it
They
doesn't
should
make
this should
sense.
be this book should have been written by a guy named
The
Ignis.
first tunnel worm I came across would be the death for me. But you're made of sterner stuff. Would you help me resurrect one of these recipes?
How could I refuse?
Something tells me you won't be taking no.
Fantastic! Hey,
So, dare I ask what's on the menu?
Chance's Stew. It was once a favourite among the gourmands of Oriflamme, if the author is to be believed. Though Molly's never heard of it. The only problem is that while the recipe is extremely detailed in most respects, it's infuriatingly cryptic as to the main ingredient. A beast, no doubt. Most likely something that would make easy work of a simple cook with more broth than brawn, but unwanted violets. I've no idea what they might be.
Does the book say anything else?
Are they
Only that
those
the
like
sweetest
flower
violets
bug
sprout to
things
the top
that
of
we've
a
been
bed of
killing?
roses.
The living
Roses.
flowers.
Rosaria, perhaps? One of the butchers in Martha's Rest might know something. I'll ask next time I'm there.
Yeah. We'll go ask somebody at Martha's Rest.
I don't want to go
Woo!
back there. We have to keep going back to Martha's Rest. Oh,
What
hey,
the fuck is that?
That's one of the plus. That's
Oh,
one of
that's
good
the plus
ones.
that you mentioned.
This is a good quest.
Okay.
As opposed to all of the other ones.
How did we never
There are
hear?
new booths being posted every day.
August.
Oh, am I glad to see you?
Is something wrong?
This guy's face does not match his voice.
And if I'm honest, he ain't been for a while. But normally it only takes a couple of drinks to perk him back
Not
up.
too bad, it just seemed like it sounded at first like he was a little
Something's getting
kid.
down. And whatever it is, he ain't telling. It's like he's lost his spark, you know? He's barely got enough fire in his belly to get the ump about stuff. But I'm thinking he might if we both bent his ear, because he respects you, innit? So, what you say?
Fine. If you think it will help.
No, you don't.
Fine.
But if he doesn't want to talk, we let him be. We'll open up when he's ready.
All right. Now, he'll only smell a rat if we both turn up at once.
I'm just thinking about how much Clive dialogue must have been recorded. And like, if I was working there, I'd go nap in that recording booth like all the time. Just listen to him and be like, "What's that? Okay."
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Your benefactors are a generous lot.
Such is the renown of Sid the Outlaw that much of my clientele would rather spend their time prattling on about your adventures or endeavors than making any endeavors of their own.
This isn't that guy. This is a busy courtesan. This is.
For that, I feel
prostitute
I owe you at least a portion of my earnings.
who's getting. We're pimps now?
A particularly enamored sort left this on the nightstand. It may serve you better than it did him. I think that's exactly right. I think you picked up what they were putting down, as they say. So now we can put on the Berserker ring.
Alright,
Best
what
of
does
luck out
that
there,
do?
Sid.
Let's find out. Temporarily increases attack proficiency with each precision dodge.
Oh, no.
Yeah, we've got a lot. What you should probably do is wait a little bit more and get that.
Clive! Anything catch your eye?
The fuck is the point of this guy?
Oh no.
We have active side quests and shit. What you got, Nectar? Still just these two. Yeah, one's in Clearview. The other one's in the Broken Hilt. Let's see.
That monster's taking quite a liking to
My anvil's gone cold.
First August, and now you. What you pair up to? What's it got to do with me?
August was worried that something had been weighing on your mind. I thought you might want to talk about it.
Did you now? I told you not to stick your nose in my business. What'd you go and do?
Clive just wants to help, innit? What's so bad about that? Talk to him. You never know, you might feel better for getting it all out in the open. Please, mate. I'm worried about you.
Phil, shut you up. It's nothing really. Stupid. Not the sort of thing you bother people about.
Why didn't you tell us all the same?
Karen and I have an arrangement. I keep an eye on Goots, and she shows me what the competition's up to. Interesting arms and armour, things like that. Anyway, The other day, she shows me a cuirass she's come by. Masterpiece of level work. Light, supple, and tougher than it had any right to be. Made my stuff look like every clumsy shit. I should have brought the bastard thing there and then just to study it, but I was too proud. Now, every time I reach for my hammer, I'm reminded that I'm not the craftsman I thought I was. Yeah.
That's getting
Now
better.
piss off.
Yeah, it's getting a little better.
We're going. I always thought of old Blackthorn as a bit of a force of nature. Like a storm cloud full of hail. Didn't think anything could rattle him. Least of all a stupid piece of leather.
Blackthorn's always taken pride in his craft. Questioning it means questioning himself. Something tells me this is only going to get worse. If he has doubts, it will affect his work, which will only add to his problems. We need to nip this in the bud.
I couldn't agree more.
He
We
said
need
he
to
should
find
have
whoever
bought
made
cuirass.
that and kill them.
Perhaps we should track it down for him. Assuming you're happy to help, that is.
Too bloody right I am.
Glad to hear it. First things first, then. We need to speak to Karen.
That monster's taken quite a liking to Lady Karen. He's not a...
Karen, do you have a moment? Blackthorn mentioned that you'd recently come by a leather cuirass. An exquisite example of the craft.
Himself says he saw it. So we thought we'd buy it for him. It's alright, sold it already. Didn't think Blackthorn cared for it the way he turned his nose up. But it was nicely put together, that's for certain. Even if the bloke who made it is a bit of an odd one. Happened across him on my travels. Makes all his stuff to order, but the fella who commissioned it refused to pay. He didn't like the colour or something. So I took it off his hands for a fair price.
You don't know where we might find him, do you?
Like I said, he's a bit of an odd one. Don't even have a workshop. Don't trust hunters neither, which means he spends as much time out tracking beasties as he does working the hides.
I see.
He did tell me something though.
Did he tell you something?
His next
He told her
commission's for a set
something.
of griffin hide greaves.
Yeah, there's a griffin on the hunt board. The curse breakers were placing bets on who'd bag it. Now where the bleeding hell was exciting.
So,
Summer in summer.
I hope the hunts will cover both
Yeah, Northern. That was it.
this and the food guy.
We'd be lost without you.
At least you admit it.
So, it sounds like going after that griffin might be the best chance we have of finding our roaming leather worker.
I'll leave the hunting to you if you don't mind. While you get on with that, I'll ask around the markets. See if I can't sniff out who he is and where he's hiding.
Good idea. Hopefully one of them will track him down.
Well, don't just stand there gawping. If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
Gawping?
Is that all?
Gawping.
You don't want to stand there gawping.
No.
Headlands wouldn't be half as bad without all the bloody dust.
Use the hunt board to find the griffin. Dong, ding, dong, ding, 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 dong. Did you get stuck on that piece of geometry?
Yeah, it's stuck on the.
Stuck on the board. What up, Nectar? Is this the only Moogle?
I think so.
Oh, you're supposed to ask about griffin sightings. Doe's Mare, Cara Norman Westgate. Do I have the billet for you, Kupo? An especially horrible one called the locals call the Dawes Mare. We already saw it. That's
From
the
Lost
one.
Wing to Cairn Norman. Okay. Whoa. Do I have to just go do the hunt now, or what?
Maybe that's what that means. Yeah, you can't select it. It must mean... Yeah, it says use the hunt word to locate the griffin, so I think you're supposed to just go do it. Where is Karen?
Lost Wing is over here.
Yeah, there. Okay.
Okay, so from
Wait,
here...
just, what's on the left though? Okay, cool.
We haven't been here in 5 years. Wonder how it's changed. Maybe I've just changed. It looks exactly the same.
It's changed.
Dated.
What did you call me? Stop it. That's so weird. It's so weird. Man.
It's crazy how much I don't like it
What about the
when
curse?
people call us Sid.
Can't you use a crystal instead? I'll be fine.
Yeah, don't use
Nice.
magic. Why would anyone use it? It's crazy. Which way am I?
Yeah, you need to head towards.
I need to go like up here.
Cairn Norman, Glor. Wait.
I want to go like over here.
What's the point down there in Norman Valley? Like, if you, that's nothing. You can't see what that says.
No.
Fuck. Yeah, it's got to be towards Cairn Norman. Glorious house, but I thought it was Cairn Norman West Gate.
It said on the road from Lost Wing to Cairn Norman, right?
I thought it said to Cairn Norman West Gate. But yeah, so just head towards Cairn Norman.
Yeah, I mean, I think that is the West Gate.
Yeah.
I'm not crazy about how confusing it is to run around in this area. That's not the right way.
Yeah, that's happened to me a number of times. Finding the little pathway that leads to the place that you're trying to go. You can zoom in. You can go down there. The hymns over
And thus
here.
did Gregor summon together her 72 spirits of light, and tell them of holy heralds she would send to the world below, where there was much strife and suffering, for which she wept. Rejoice, she said, for my heralds, who are part of me, and who are me, shall be as bread unto the starving, and as water unto the thirsty, and shall bring light where there is only darkness.
Yeah.
Okay, I think this is right.
Word is the Black Shields took a hiding.
Someone in the Discord's like, it slowly occurred to me how long this playthrough is going to be. They're like, we're going to be getting double doses of No Cap weekly, potentially for months. Yeah, we take our time. We look at everything. We run in all the corners. That's how, I mean, how else do you play? You know, you gotta see it all.
Come back.
Take that. Arachne.
He really has to strain to do that one, you know? He's like,
yeah, he's shaking his arms.
You gotta get all the fire out.
Ooh, the dragon. Is this just a thing that's here? This isn't.
Yeah. I mean, mean, maybe it's one of the ones where
I don't think so.
No, it would pop up with that, like...
Right, yeah, it would, like, go into hunt mode and... I wonder how many hunts there are.
In previous games or any indication.
There could be a lot.
Could be a fuckload.
There could be a lot. This is some crazy punishment you're putting in. Let the spider live.
They kill bad bugs, you know? Like,
yeah,
you have fewer pests.
Like, I try to leave spiders alive that I'm finding, but I did find a series of black widows around, and I had to kill those just because Haley needs to be kept safe.
I don't want to fight that thing.
Yeah, coming upon, like, a band of hornets really sucks.
I want my Chocobo. Here we go.
There you go. Like, at least hit me with a bit of the theme that sounds like the Chocobo theme.
Yeah, that would have been nice.
Just grab a snack.
Dart around. Looking for the griffin.
I'm gonna have some of these lemon Oreos. These lemon Oreos kick ass.
I'm finding it really funny that adding literally any flavor to an Oreo seems to make it better. Like every one of them I've had is better than a normal.
The peanut butter ones are fantastic. These are just like, these remind me of a Girl Scout cookie that has a similar lemony flavor. Just a really good cookie.
More like a lemon bar.
No, Haley, no. You
What
can't.
is this? Oh, hey, this is one of them, I think.
She wants one. Yep. Cool. Well, that's cool. We'll find two. Man, the fight area is so tiny.
Yeah, it's really weird.
To be able to see the edge of it all the time is a weird choice. Nice. Just slashing at the air above it. Nice.
Wow, wow. Yeah. See, I have a feeling I could get into just like doing the hunts and stuff. It might just be like unannoying and not as slow as like listening to all this dialogue about the most boring side quests on the planet.
Yeah. I just like that scene with our uncle.
Yeah,
was
that's
like the shortest and most
invigorated
moving
me.
scene in the
I
entire.
know,
Like,
finally
and by
felt
moving
like-
I mean like it's literally moving forward.
Well, also
like
from
they
a
didn't
character
even
point of view, I like, you know,
they didn't even
real.
pause for long pauses between every line.
No, and it was like about the most interesting aspect of this game, which is that nobody knows that Clive is alive, you know, and that just like has been something that like doesn't matter for some reason. It's really weird that
Clive is alive. Yeah, hit some potion. Clive is like Johnny Five, you know. Big fuck.
wow, that was worth it.
Damn.
Rest well. I know I will.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, pause a sec. I was thinking we could have something better equipped than the stone skin tonic. Like, try that. The Lionheart tonic. I think you press right, or yeah, change it to the bottom. Yeah, bottom. Hey, remember how Lionheart was Squall's thing?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a reference to Squall?
Probably.
Good girl.
Yay!
Where's this griffin?
I don't know.
It's somewhere in this area, right?
Checking over here. I think he's probably over here, though. Just wanted to make sure he wasn't back here. Probably want to go like over here.
Or down towards Cairn Norvin.
Oh yeah, across here maybe.
Yeah, that would be my guess.
Well, put a marker. You can't do that.
I don't know. I was just thinking, if this game came out 15 years ago, it would be the most mind-blowing thing ever.
Yeah.
Like, with just, like, down-res everything. Because I feel like you could make a game that works like this. Or similar to it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know shit, so...
I don't
probably
know if it
you
would be-
couldn't. I mean, there's probably, like, it just... There are things that...
I don't
know. I
man.
feel like...
The only thing that I love about this game is how good it looks.
I know. It's just these levels feel like another era. Open up the mini-map. Yeah, it's gotta be... Is it not on the other side, maybe?
I don't know, I just want to make sure it's not over here.
Well, this is the dragon's area. And it was $5.
Like widows, spiders.
I hope this is the west gate of Caer Norvin. Where?
Yeah, I mean, this is the only Caer Norvin anything.
What's to the left? Yeah, what's that? 3 reads.
Yeah, no, I mean, because it said it's from the road to Lost Wing to Caer Norvin. And this is Lost Wing.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Is there a day-night cycle? Does that matter?
It didn't say anything of the like.
Let's go.
I could also... I was gonna look up what it says, but I could also look up where it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, open the minimap. It's over here in the Norvin Valley. Where that...
Oh, really?
is, yeah.
Okay.
We could have been running around there for a while.
But when can I go on a special errand for Master?
Yeah, this website's like, when you set out to find Dozer the Griffin, you only have the hint that it's located somewhere along the trail from Lost Wing to Caer Norvin. Unfortunately, this can be a bit confusing because there's a fast travel point called Caer Norvin Glorious Gate. You may think the Griffin can be found here, but that's not the case. Yeah, this is gonna wind you around to Caer Norvin's western gate, which is what it said.
What can I
It
interest
said,
you in
go to the
today?
western gate.
That pack of yours is full to bursting. I hope it's to your liking. Ah, yes. Keep fighting the good fight.
Just realizing, could you pause in the middle of a fight and like equip other potions
I don't know. I don't think so.
and then have access to them?
Maybe.
Well, you know what's great about you going that other direction? We did take down one of the hunts.
Mm-hmm.
He did like a cat call whistle. Yeah, I'm kind of at the point where like, who cares to pick up any? Like, I also almost would have just run by and. Like, it's so unrewarding to check the corners of this game.
Like, maybe we'll need it for upgrading or something, but I don't really think
I don't think there's like. It's funny, it's the opposite of like a From Software game where like there could be like the most important item just in one of those.
Yeah, it's strange how certain I am already, even though we're not like done, that none of those items or anything are gonna matter.
Not in any really significant way. Like every now and then we might
feel it that it's like
get a good accessory or something.
Where am I?
Yeah, keep heading this direction. Yep. Glad you have a chocobo. Alright. When you find the griffin, use the chocobo to attack him.
I think he'll get off of it.
Oh yeah.
Griffins don't exactly make for easy prey. Let's hope our craftsman hasn't bitten off more than he can chew.
Let's hope the griffin hasn't bit off more than it can chew too, you know.
Straight home now.
Yeah, yep. Straight home now. It'd be funny if the griffin was up there like, you dare challenge me?
Hard.
Yeah, it's rank B. You might have to focus for this fight. Oh yeah. What bang. Nice. You can yank him down. Like you're kicking ass. This is great. Damn. You parried. Now you fuck him up. You have a Garuda. Yeah, another one too. The Garuda.
Whoa, okay.
Now this is like yeah, alright. We're playing a video game.
Yeah.
I'm like telling you when you have lightning ability. At the ready. Like I feel like I need to play support, you know? Garuda's ready.
Yeah, the hunts might be like what's fun about this.
And Final Fantasy mode. I find a little insulting.
Yeah, I just
That was just staggered. You have to kill him. There you go. Kaplow. Every time I read that, it's like a guy's name, Notorious Mark. You've slain Notorious Mark. He puts that sword away so fast, it's hilarious. I've noticed that a couple of times.
Oh, he's okay.
Could that be our man?
I bet it is.
What if I just left? I didn't talk to this guy.
You alright? Dare say I'll survive. That griffin caught me before I could get an arrow off. Must have lost
He
sight
was
of
just
the
gonna
grass
shoot it with an arrow. Like we had to.
We had to unleash a series of iconic abilities.
I'm a lowly leather worker, if you couldn't tell by the smell of me.
It's an early flower I hear.
What do you smell like?
The leather merchant by the name of Karen.
She's not an easy woman to forget. Bought a caress from me after I lost my buyer. Quite taken with my work, as far as I recall. Didn't stop her bartering me down to a pittance, though. She sent you for a refund?
It's not her who sent me.
Thank you for sparing me that explanation of what I'm doing here. Slow pan down, back to the conversation.
I'm shocked.
Like, can you guys
just move it along?
It's a proud folk. It's a rare thing. Glorified tanner. And I don't imagine an impressive swordsman like yourself will be getting your steel from any but the best. I'd dearly love to help a fellow craftsman, but actually, I suppose you could give him this.
What is it?
Treated leather. Same stuff I used to make that cuirass. If your man's as skilled as he sounds, he'll know what he's looking at.
You sure?
I can't believe you never, like, cast Cure in this game.
Yeah, no.
There's no, like, Lazara, Blazaga kind of progression, really.
Nope.
Hey, Haley.
Sort of showing him how to make the thing myself. There are rules against it. Secrets of the trade.
I mean, I guess Jill is casting Lazaga or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, but I just, you know, you don't feel it.
Right. I've got some greaves to make.
You go and make your greave. Go and grieve. I'm gonna.
Alright.
Go make those greaves, buddy.
I'm gonna have to be done here, I think.
Blackthorn's mood.
We're coming in for an end of the day.
Mm-hmm. Gotta get home.
I
gotta feed the cat.
About Haley's dinner time. Yeah, fast travel to talk. No, talk to the butcher at Martha's Rest first.
This is gonna take like 20 minutes.
To talk to this butcher?
He's gonna send us off somewhere to do.
Well, we won't do that. You're probably right about that.
Thank you for sticking with us.
Those of us who are still here look after each other.
Ah, welcome. Time's made the order, but if you got the gill, I got the goods. What can I do you for?
Unwanted violence, if you have them. Though I'd gladly settle for learning what they are if you don't.
Why, I haven't heard folk calling that since I was a lad. You're looking for scorpion tails. Unwanted violence is what folk used to call them back in the day. They turn a wicked purple when you boil them up. Hence the name. You shove them in the pot.
I kind of like that. That's kind of cool.
There's a war on, that sort of thing. Thankfully, times aren't yet as hard as that. And even if they were, you wouldn't find anyone selling them these days.
Do the scorpions still live nearby?
Yeah,
Do these scorpions live nearby?
We've killed so many of them.
3 reads. We really have.
You've been most helpful.
Over in 3 reads, you gotta search the swamp.
sharp.
You want to do that real quick, and then go back to the, because both of them, you'll be able to knock both of them out.
Let's go.
So today hasn't exactly turned things around, but
No, but it's way better than last
you
time.
know,
I'm much more excited to come back and
nothing
play
like
again now.
pissed you off. And
I'm not mad, and in fact, we saw some good story
we saw some stuff
finally
that, like, you know, maybe
that
we can
was-
get the things moving again.
Maybe it'll pick up, and I enjoyed how the hunts.
And the
worked.
hunts
That you
so
gotta go
far,
for it.
you
That's
know.
kind of, I like that. There was a hard fight. I still do think that this combat is getting very repetitive.
Yep.
Like it's engaging.
I think
for the
tomorrow
most part,
at the start of the day we should change our abilities out just to look at different shit happening.
Yeah.
You got it. You got it.
Back to Yvonne before it goes bad.
I better fast travel this back to Yvonne. What if it goes? What if it went? What if we took too long and then it went bad?
That would be funny. Like there's one quest that has a timer on it doesn't tell you about. Alright. We're gonna be ending clean.
Yep. It'll be perfect.
Did you find our mystery?
Hand it over. All 5 of them.
I did indeed.
They were scorpion tails, by the way.
Marvelous. Let's see.
I am finding it a little bit insulting that we're in an airship right now.
Poisonous, surely.
That will never work.
Yeah.
It's like, guys, do you really think it's better if they don't fly? I don't.
I hope that they should not have an airship in another game and be like, when you think about it, the whole world is an airship.
I present Chance's Stew.
Yeah.
From the ashes of
We're rescuing horrible food from the past. This is food that went extinct, Haley.
Well, it'll be too late once I pick the bowl clean. Your loss.
Haley thinks of loving. Didn't like it, huh?
What salt on the senses? It's like choking on swamp water. And yet, up through the pungent minty notes.
I like that.
It takes a moment to recover from such an onslaught of flavours, but never have I tasted anything so fine.
That's a just fine side quest right there.
Yeah. It's like a recipe from the past where they just like overdoused it with spices because they were all excited about their spices.
Everyone in the hideaway, a single mouthful, and Molly will be breeding scorpions of her own.
I'm sure she will.
I imagine it's like, you know, you've been eating like very bland food your whole life, and then you have like Jamaican, like jerk chicken or something, and you're like, holy fucking shit! So much flavor.
Monsters taken quite a liking to
And with a bit of luck. How'd it go, Clive? Did you find him, or does the hunt continue?
I found him. And he asked me to give you this, along with his regards.
Here's your leather. He's grieving.
You're joking.
When you're making greaves, it's called grieving.
He said he wouldn't teach you how to work it. but that if you were as skilled as you sounded, you'd have no trouble understanding how it was done.
So that's his secret. Crafty bastard. He's layered and cross-grained it. A few times too. Wonder he's tough. And that's no ordinary oil he's used to get that finish.
Make it into an armlet I can put on my body.
Work. Even finer than I thought.
Yeah? I'll take your word for it. Just looks like leather to me. Still, I'm glad you're happy. Here, Clive. You didn't happen to catch the fella's name, did you?
Camille, I believe.
I thought as much. There ain't many leather workers in the realm daft enough to do their own hunting, see, and his name kept cropping up when I was asking around. Turns out he's from Tabor. Then again, most leather workers are. But our friend Camille guards a long-held family secret, the details of which are the subject of some debate in the leather working community.
But we better keep this close to our chests.
Listen, sorry for putting the both of you to all that trouble. Should have kept my money to myself. Still, I'm glad you found him. This is Chippy right up.
That was the idea.
Hooray!
Anyway, he did most of the work.
It's good to have you back, Blackthorn.
Just don't expect me to go turning out work like this. There's a reason he does his own hunting. He knows exactly what eyes to look for. And that's how he gets them to layer up so nicely.
I mean, this is definitely
how
some
much oil
choice.
this leather would need. I reckon I can make something about as good. Something a curse breaker would have no trouble caring for. Anyway, enough narrowing. I've got work to be getting on with.
Man, killing Sid was a good thing. Like, it's gotten a lot better since he died, and his directionless was starting to commute. Like, what were we doing? What are we doing?
were gonna kill the mother.
As if there was a better one out there. I would have been the same anyway.
I wish I knew what other mother crystals exist, you know?
Right, now that's sorted. I've got duties to attend to.
They're,
Thanks, Clive. Give me my mate back.
Quest complete.
Quest complete.
Alright, I'm gonna save it.
The Drake Slayer's belt recipe is unlocked.
Nice. Oh, it's not done. Oh, yeah, it is.
You've obtained the design draft for the Drake Slayer's belt. You can now do that at crafting.
What do you need?
Let's see that.
Same for India.
We need Electrum.
Oh shit, where are we gonna get that?
I don't know.
And there's also Drake Slayer's bracelets. Wait, you can scroll down further in the weapons list.
Gelatinous mass.
Okay.
And we have these.
Okay.
Yeah, we need Electrum and gelatinous mass.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Fine.
Is there anything at the hunt board to like?
Yeah, head over to the hunt board, check in with Nectar.
Is he over here?
Yeah, he's that way. And also check in with the lady behind the desk here.
Ah, I wasn't expecting you back so.
Yeah, what is that?
It used to be I would step into a tavern only to find myself overwhelmed with requests to sing Dion the Bold or the Choral and the Serving Girl. But now all anyone wants to hear is Sid the Outlaw. You have made me a very rich man, my friend.
Okay.
From a merry mummer.
So you get a Roses and Rose orchestration and an empty shard. What's below? Cleric's Medallion, Direwolf Jess, and more.
And more.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
I think we just get the reward when we beat it. I don't think we have to like check in with him.
I guess not, huh?
And we still have this one.
Yeah, in the Broken Hilt.
Alright, I'm gonna give it a save.
Yeah, give it a save and we'll end for the day and continue onward with with a little bit of hope in our hearts as Clive is spreading to the bearers
like
in
enjoying
town.
it again. It is a Final Fantasy in that way, where I'm like, I'm like up and down.
Well, it's a fucking real Final Fantasy, all right. It says right on the box.
It says on the box.
Final Fantasy XVI.
Excuse me. Thank you for watching, everybody.
Thank you, everybody. Go check out the real season.
Yeah.
Go listen to the podcast. Final Fantasy IX is happening now. The journey begins. Thank you, everybody, and see you next week.